Helen, I'm going to try and get a lot of questions in.
Okay.
You're laughing already.
You look poised for a while.
Please will you count us down?
Yes.
Here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I like the fact that you didn't start at 5.
Well, I missed it.
Where were you born?
Carlisle, in a hospital that's now a university.
Am I right that you were brought up on a farm?
Correct, a dairy farm.
Were you hands-on?
Sometimes. Definitely more hands-on than my brother. I didn't mind the smell of cow muck. It does stay in your hair for a while. I loved silage time. I used to take everybody the sandwiches and stuff.
Do you live in London now?
I do.
Do you enjoy it?
I think I do enjoy it, and there's always something different to do. But I think sometimes it's so busy I get a bit confused by it. Someone asked me on the bus if I knew where I was going, and I did. I must just be giving off a baffled expression.
Do you miss the countryside?
Massively, yeah. I have a dog, and walking him around the streets at 6 o'clock in the morning is just not the same as walking him in a field. More foxes in London.
Is presenting Blue Peter a fantastically fun job for you?
It's ridiculously fun. We laugh every day at work, and yeah, it's full on and it's busy, but we go on adventures and with our mates. Like in the office, it's such a friendly office. And I know it sounds really twee to say that, but honestly, if you come into our office, it's like a university common room. My mates love coming to visit me at work because you can play Guitar Hero, have cakes. It's just a fun place to be.
Try to describe the challenge of presenting live television.
When you've got 2 cats, 2 dogs, a tortoise, a random instrument playing man. We had a guitar balloon man one day and that kind of thing. There's no time to get scared because you literally do not know what anyone's going to say or what's going to happen. It's fun.
Do you think there's a knack to presenting children's television?
I think it's massively underestimated. I used to work in news and so many people are like, oh, well, it's kids' TV. You have to think about things differently when you're telling a story to a 7-year-old because the language is different and, you just have to construct the story differently. So it's people underestimate how difficult it is.
You did a course, did you
and
not?
You get to laugh every day. Kids want to laugh.
Laughing's a good thing, isn't it?
But people in news don't like to laugh as much as we do. I can't imagine going into a newsroom with a bucket of brownies and saying, who's up for a bit of Guitar Hero?
Talking about news,
Sorry,
can we talk
news.
about your journalism?
Yes. Oh, yes.
You did a course in journalism?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
I did enjoy it, yeah, because I'm nosy, so I like talking to people. And I didn't enjoy doing shorthand. That was quite difficult.
Can you still do shorthand?
I can write in it better than I can read it back. So I happily write in it in front of people because it looks impressive, but then I never read it back.
Now, you like a challenge, fair to say?
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me what was going through your mind day after day, sitting in a kayak, going along the River Amazon?
You have to break it down into small chunks. You have to think, how do you eat an elephant bit by bit? Like, I just thought about the morning and then the afternoon because all I had to do was cover ground. I had to clock up the mileage because I only had a certain number of days there, so I had to get to the end before my time ran out.
2,000 and how many miles?
18. So, yeah, there were long, horrible days, but I couldn't have a rest because I couldn't afford to. So some days I'd just count to 10 and do 10 paddle strokes, then 10 paddle strokes and just keep thinking, it's 10 in the bank, 10 in the bank.
You've also done a very special kind of marathon. I say special, I mean you did 3 marathons in a day, is that right?
That's correct.
That's 78 miles?
Yeah.
What on earth is that like?
Horrifically painful. It's so painful. And the 24 of us set off and only 8 of us finished in the time. And it was really hard because you set off together like a real team and, by the time people staggered over the finish line, they were crying. Some people, didn't get to finish. And seeing grown men broken and in tears is just not fun, not nice.
You have also walked the tightrope between 2 of the big towers, chimneys, at Battersea Power Station.
Chimneys. Sorry.
Chimneys?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, that's mean of me to mock you on your show.
I can take it.
Yes, I did. I did that recently, yeah. 150 metres across, 66 metres high.
Why do you like a challenge so much?
Because I think once you've found your limits once and gone past them, it's not scary anymore. Yes, I was frightened when I stepped on that high wire, but I've got through fear before, and actually what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I don't think being afraid of something's a bad thing.
Do you enjoy being a bit in the media spotlight? Increasingly so, maybe?
Do I do these things
More
to be
and more
in the spotlight?
Quick.
I do, no. For the right reasons.
Free time, what do you do?
Walk the dog.
And
see friends that I haven't seen for ages.
thank you very much for coming on 5 minutes.
No, thank you for having me.